Hi friends, welcome to your reading. This is Kay from Online Tarot. I had decided to mix my Mystic Rose with my Love Oracle cards here. I don't know why, I just was kind of called to do that. I like to look at the split deck while I'm shuffling and kind of use that as reference to what I'm talking about. So I did just see, for reference, different paths and dating sites. So you and a person on your mind could be doing different things right now. Maybe they're on dating sites and you're, wanting a connection. I have different paths and signs. Maybe, someone's being called to go on a dating site instead of being together with this person. Engagement signs. Like because you're leaving a past relationship behind, new love is able to come in. That's what I'm hearing. So let's go ahead and see what wants to come out. It's always interesting to see what comes out in the split deck also, because a lot of it comes out in the readings. This is interesting. A lot came out. Oh, that kind of wanted to slip out there. I'll let it come out. A lot came out, but I have, two decks here, so I'll take the energies. So I believe these two came out together. I just kind of want to see. Put yourself first in finality. There's a divorce, breakup, going to happen, and you doing that, you putting yourself first, kind of forces this connection to fizzle out. Maybe this is already happening and you decide to, love yourself, and doing that brings that other person in, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Be present. You will attract love by enjoying life as it is. Wherever you are, be all there. That's that same energy here. Don't be worrying about love finding you. Worry about loving yourself, and love will come in. See, there's this engagement card. Your love life soon ascending to a higher level of commitment. It's exactly what I was talking about, with cards wanting to fall out that I see. I do feel like after this finality here is when you get this, it's like this. This is how, just gonna scoot this over. This happens, and then you start to focus on yourself, focus on your healing yourself, and there's engagements. Difficulties, jealousy from others may serve as obstacles to the success of this connection. You have somebody who might be wanting to ruin the connection, ruin the possibility of your connection with somebody else. It could be from a third party in, like from your person, is what I'm hearing. Or, it's like the karmic person, whoever this is. This is where the jealousy is coming from. Unconditional love. The love between you and your person is eternal. Nothing and no one can take it from you. Okay, so even though all of this happens, this person that you meet after this connection ends out here, this person that you meet is someone that you can, spend eternity with. Someone who you have spent eternity with, is what I'm hearing. Finding your soulmate after this karmic connection. Regaining just like all around awareness of what love is supposed to be like from this new person here. Be present, like you're experiencing a type of love that you dreamt of. Like maybe they are taking you to new places. Maybe they are helping you experience new things, like in life. You see, I miss you, sleeplessness. They are, dreaming about you when they are, like I'm hearing this person, before they even met you, they dreamt of you. Like they had a dream of living a life that they now live with you. Like they didn't know it was you at the time, obviously. It wasn't like someone they can pinpoint, but just the actual dream of, living comfortable with someone and it being easy, and them being able to, you know, cater to you how, you know, they were raised, is what I'm hearing. They were raised to cater to their person. The card just fell out, so I'm gonna go grab that. I have afraid. So when you are not with me, I feel afraid. I'm afraid to let you down once you get to know me. I don't want to disappoint you, so I'm avoiding you. I have to overcome this in myself as you see me before coming forward. Ready? Interesting. There could be some kind of distance between you guys. Maybe the relationship that you guys are in now, they're afraid to show you more. I see like this person not realizing that the love between you guys is unconditional. Like they're afraid to tell you how they feel. They're afraid to tell you that they have this past that, you know, it's needing to be dealt with still. Like there's something they need to overcome before they approach you, before they, you know, come to you. And like this is kind of under the engagement right here. And I feel like they need to overcome something before this love life, you know, with you ascends, or with them ascends, you know, whatever energy is which. But before this connection can continue, there's something that needs to be overcome. And I feel like it has something to do with the past, because they've put themselves first. They've put the effort in being who they want to be now. And like, that's completely different from the person that they were in the past. You know, they've grown a lot, or they've changed a lot. So, you know, it could be from this connection here. Let's go ahead and see what else they want to say. These are love confessions from your person, by the way. Forgot to mention that in the beginning of shuffling, but you have somebody here who is probably just nervous to show you their full self. And we have thinking here. I'm thinking about you at this moment. Thoughts of you never leave my mind, no matter where I go. The songs I am hearing remind me of you. It makes me more vulnerable and think about you even more. So I'm hearing that this person does have like a song playlist that they listen to. Like sad, I'm hearing a sad song playlist. And it's like love songs. Makes them feel sad. You know, they're not with you is what I'm hearing. You know, you guys are either separated for now, or, you know, like I said, this person, you know, could be thinking of you, dreaming of you, and like wanting like a love like yours, wanting a love like what you guys are going to have is what I'm hearing. Or, you know, this person is someone who, you know, you guys can't be together. And I'm leaning more towards the distance being an issue. I have some new cards here. I'll just lightly shuffle. I shuffled before and haven't used them yet, but they definitely stick together. So we'll see what I can get out of here without the whole deck falling apart in my hands. Well, that wasn't as bad as it has been. It is a lot still. I'll grab the first and last card since they're both hidden. So stuck in a toxic cycle and meditate by water. So there's a lot that was in between those. And I feel like, you know, this is just the tip of the iceberg here. And, you know, this is just the tip of the iceberg. And this is the outcome, you know, of you getting over that situation. But I do feel like this is connected to this here. You were stuck here. You felt stuck. You felt like you couldn't move. And maybe meditating by water was the only way that you could get over this. Maybe that's something that you like to do now. Maybe you had to meditate by water to get out of this connection here. I'll stick this over here. We'll grab one more is what I'm hearing. I'll just do a quick shuffle and then a split deck. I see I can't handle losing your love here on the top deck. Don't judge me, but the karmic copies you. Interesting. I only read the next one over, but because it had but, is what I mean. So I'm not laughing, that's funny, but it's not funny because like the karmic wanting to copy you because this makes me feel like the karmic knew you. You know, it makes me feel like this person here that they ended it knew you. And it makes me feel like this isn't you who went through this. This is your person, right? So this is your person's energy is what I'm getting, but it could be yours still, whatever, flip-flop. But you know, then it would be the karmic copies them, right? Like your karmic person, if this is your energy that is going through this. But you know, maybe that's why they don't want you to judge them, because you know they let off some kind of indication that they were into you when they were still in this connection here. So that's something that had I don't know, it just makes me feel like this is a confession or like an apology almost. Okay, so I'm here to grab a few tarot just to clarify. Where, you know, where do you see yourself in a few years? You know, that's a question that your person might ask you. I felt the need to just ask that. Empress and Three of Pentacles here, split deck. You know, you're in your Empress energy. You are putting yourself first, being present in this connection. Three of Cups in reverse, split deck. Or I think I don't know if I said Three of Pentacles the first time, but it was Three of Pentacles. Three of Cups here, split deck. Bottom deck's Two of Swords. You definitely have a decision to make. Maybe your person did. Whoever this connection is here, this person had a decision to make, you know, and they chose themselves. They didn't choose you. They didn't choose the other person. They broke things off with this person and chose themselves. And in turn, that's making it more easier for this person to, you know, attract the love that they desire. They're being more present in their life. Maybe they have, you know, some sort of actual enjoyment, you know, being alone. That's great, you know, and that in turn creates a safe space for them to like really truly think about their what they want out of a connection. And I feel like that's you. Like even through the difficulties that they face, the decision that they made was still you. They're realizing that their love is unconditional. Like even like, and that was after they went through this whole scene. Like this took a long time, I'm hearing, to get to this point. From when they knew that they were into you or that they had like this connection with you, because I'm hearing it was during this here. And if the karmic knows about it or not, the karmic copies you. Maybe they, you know, saw you doing things this, you know, this person wanted out of a person, out of a connection. So they copied you. Don't judge me, but let's clarify the don't judge me, but please. This might be a longer video, I apologize, but I do feel a need to clarify with these, with some tarot. Don't judge me, but Chariot. I feel like this person is going to let you know about what's going on here. You know, don't judge me, but, you know, this person is jealous of you and our connection. That's what they're going to tell you. This person is jealous, but like they're going to tell you this. Like the Chariot, like it says even right here, you know, you have success in this face of difficulty, direction, focus, determination, concentration. They're going to tell you, you know, like don't worry about this person. Like, even though they may be jealous, like, we can rise above it. You know, we will succeed. This love can succeed because it's unconditional. Like, concentrate on us. Don't worry about them. And, like, they're going to tell you, like, maybe you being the third party, technically, you know, like, and I'm hearing that you didn't have any, like, knowledge of this person feeling that way for you at this time. Like, they kept it to themselves. Maybe even the Karmic didn't, like, they didn't make it known to the Karmic that, you know, the Karmic just knew or had a hunch or something, you know, but maybe they didn't know either, I'm hearing. And, you know, this person is saying, you know, just concentrate on us. You know, I'm determined to move away from this person here. Even, you know, and the jealousy, it may serve as an obstacle, you know, it may be an issue, but, like, your guys' connection is so deep, it runs so deep that it's not an issue. Let's clarify this stuck in a toxic cycle, please. You know, how did that make this person feel? Is that what they came towards you? Thank you. Okay, so clarifying that is the 5 of Wands. Okay, there's some sort of, you know, passive aggressiveness is what I'm hearing. You know, there was a desire to do things their way. Like, they needed to have it their way. This person that they were in a connection with was, I'm hearing it was tricky because it was like they loved them, you know, but it was more hate than love in the end. Like, their differences finally, like, froze the connection, froze the relationship. And I see, like, this spider web on this rose. You know, maybe flowers are significant. Maybe like a red rose is significant somehow. But, and I do see the spider web, so I'm picturing the spider card. Let me get it out really quickly, actually, since I'm right here. I'm at my desk, so I'm able to see all of my cards instead of being in my little area. But hummingbird there was flipped in reverse, so I almost forgot what I was looking for. So I do feel like that hummingbird is significant. Okay, so spider. You weave your web in life. What you see before you is the result of your thoughts. If your current reality does not suit you, then it's time to make changes through conscious manifestations. Your energy can bring in all you desire. So I do feel like, you know, maybe your person was manifesting something bigger, something better, and, like, in turn, like, they decided to put themselves first, and it ended up, you know, breaking it off. But, like, they realized that they didn't want this connection. They realized that, like, this web that they got entangled in, it was just that. It was like an entanglement. That's what I'm hearing. I'll just put this underneath here. Like that. Okay. Back to it. Let's go ahead and clarify this engagement. I want to know about this. I feel like this is with you. This is where you kind of come into the situation. Thank you. Interesting. More trickery, betrayal, low self-esteem, dishonesty. This person is not only, like, they have baggage. You know, this person that you're dealing with, they have baggage. You know, before their love life can ascend, they need to say what's on their mind, you know. They don't want to disappoint you with what they, maybe, you know, they had some, a little vindictive, you know, a little, like they're using their tactics, you know, there's some kind of lowballing going on here. And maybe this person realizes it and doesn't want to, you know, let you in on that. Maybe, you know, this person like was toxic with this person, like they were just toxic together. And like they want you to see that that's not them, that they think that's the real them, you know, that this triggered. But even though like people can change, you know, but they feel vulnerable with you in this connection. They feel safe enough to like let you in on this. So let's go ahead and clarify this difficulties here. They're worried that these difficulties will cause this connection not to come to fruition. They've been manifesting, you know, this manifestation, and this is missed opportunity, this manifestation that they've missed out on. And they think that this past person could be causing you to, like whatever it is, if it's the past person actually doing something to stop the connection, or if it's just, you know, because they're just jealousies, or if it's just on the person's side. Like maybe you don't have any knowledge of what's going on, but this person going through here, like the not looking back, like maybe they can't. And maybe they feel like deep down it's kind of bothering them, your person. So it's kind of stopping your connection. But, you know, it could be a person that is physically causing like drama. I'm kind of wanting to get some... Wow, having all of my decks in front of me is like not safe. You guys are going to get all of them at once, I feel like. Okay, so real quick, let's get a hidden oracle. What's being hidden from you? Oh, goodness. Really quickly. Kick to the curb. Okay, getting played and insecure. Okay, so your person could be, you know, nervous to show their baggage side, nervous to come forth and show you all of them because of like what happened here in this past relationship. You know, there's a lot of insecurity that, you know, maybe they played on. Maybe this is what they did. They're afraid to tell you. You know, they got kicked out because, you know, maybe their person broke up with them. Maybe that's what they don't want. Don't judge me, but I got broken up. I got kicked to the curb because of how what I was doing, but that's not me anymore. You know, that's how I feel like this person is going to come forth to you. Okay. One more, let's clarify this unconditional love. Love between you and your person is eternal. Nothing no one can take away from you. I feel like even through all of this, like you're still not going to judge them. Like, I don't know why they feel that way. That's definitely an insecurity. It's something that they think about. It's something that they reflect on daily is what I'm hearing. You know, it's not the hermit. It's not something that they go through like a big, sit down moment and, you know, cry in the shower and think about this time. It's like every night before bed. It's like, when they're making breakfast, you know, they're thinking about it. It's just like something that when they're like not doing their daily struggle, or when they're not, you know, when they have a time, when they have the time to sort of think about something, you know, like they're thinking about you. They're thinking about this connection with you and like what they could have. That's what they want. They want this to work out. There's that jealousy card popping out. They want it to work out, but this person's on their mind. You're on their mind. You know, the Sun card, this jealousy card. I feel like there's so much that is like going on that it's hard for them to focus, and they need to like stay focused on like one thing. I feel like meditating by water. I'm just kind of seeing somebody, you know, enjoying a nice day out, and like it's like the thoughts that they have at that time when they're by the water. Like they're thinking about it all the time, but the thoughts that they have at that time by the water is important. They're released at that time. You know, they're reminiscing about the past. and they're released from this bondage. They're kind of sort of realizing what their part in this, and it wasn't as bad as the person, is what I'm hearing. And they're realizing that they don't have any boundaries that's stopping them from coming towards you. Maybe this unconditional love is, because this is a card of reminiscing, you know, a card of looking back, nostalgia, memories, you know. So I feel like maybe you guys were together in the past somehow, but like this person is realizing that these boundaries that they created, or these boundaries that they have, were created by them. Like the love between you, like you love them unconditionally, and they didn't even give you a chance to, you know, let that be let that be known, let that be something that you show. I think I saw this card in the pre-shuffle, so I'm glad it came out. Yeah, so you know what, I'm gonna just go ahead and stop there. If that resonates, please leave a comment, like this video. If you would like an extension, comment, I'll do one. I feel like this is an interesting story that I feel like I could go on and on and on. But yeah, thank you for subscribing if you are. If you're not, please join. I'd love to have you as a friend, and we'll see you in the next one.